She broke my heart into a million pieces, and now each piece loves a different girl. It's the most destructive mindset you can have as a man in your early 20s. I used to possess that mindset. I used to think that if I can get with as many girls as possible, like that is a insane flex. And I think like the worst thing that you can do as a man is get lost in lust, is entertain girls who you don't see a future with, who you just look at as sexual objects. And it's literally just going to keep you stuck. And it's there's some men who just don't get out of this cycle. They just don't get out of this bad relationship with women. They literally just, like, it destroys them internally. And the only reason I make this video is because I had one of my clients hit me the other day, former client actually, and one of the things that I love is like getting texts from clients after like we work together and they're just like doing their thing. And typically, like, I get good texts saying things are going well, like, hey, my life is going a lot better, like, thanks for the help that I gave them when we were working together. But this one was a little bit different. And my client texted me, my boy texted me saying, I'm recently single, and when we were working together, I know he said that he was in a relationship with this girl, and things were like, this is a girl that he wanted to marry, like this is a girl that he saw a future with. And I am in a long distance relationship for the past 3 years. This is a girl I see myself having a future with. It's a girl I see myself being a long-term partner, and I wouldn't date with any other intention. And I've had a great relationship, even though that we're long distance. Yet I recall, like, this is what I told him, like, my biggest mistake is like my first like heartbreak, if you want to call it like that, like when I was 16 years old. I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna get with as many girls as I can. I'm just gonna try to mask the problem. And I told my client, there's one of two ways you can go about this. You can literally just get lost in the vices. You can try to use any type of thing to mask up how you feel right now and just ignore it and push down these emotions. Or you can just take these problems head on. It's like, you're gonna have nights where you're just contemplating everything. But one thing, even if it isn't your fault, like, take accountability for anything and everything in your life. Because 90% of breakups, it's the girl breaking up with you. Even if you were doing everything right, even if she cheated on you, she probably broke up with you saying that she felt bad that she was with you. At that point, you're kind of cucked, right? Like, you're with a girl that's not even loyal to you. But I mean, I might have talked from experience, but this was when I was young and I didn't really know anything at all. I was 16, and I thought I can just mask how I felt because emotional 16-year-old, like, I just wanted to like mask all my emotions. But in reality, like, it was something that I had to overcome when I was young that really led me to ignore a lot. Because I live in Miami, right? And I'll show you, matter of fact, if you can kind of see it from the skyline. You see, I got a pretty cool view. One thing I'm very observant about is the culture here. Like, it's all about just like looking your best, trying to be as attractive as possible, trying to have as much girls as possible. Like, that's a flex here. And people, they come here solely just for the woman. They got lost. They literally just lose themselves. I recall when I wanted to move here initially, like, I talked with some guys, and one of the biggest learning lessons that I took is that people come up quick and they fall off very fast. And 9 times out of 10, it's due to all of the vices of lust, right? Just getting so caught up with women. It's literally just a distraction if you are being with a girl for any other intention rather than just looking for a long-term partner or a long-term relationship. Like, you're literally just distracting yourself from the main mission. And going back to like my main point is that I told my client, you can do this one or two ways. get lost in the vices, say that the girl broke my heart into a million pieces, so every piece loves a different girl. You can say that for sure, and just, you know, be lost in the sauce and never really like go years and years of just pushing back the problem and never really see that it is you that needs to work on yourself. Or option two is that you can deal with it, can face your emotions head on, have those lonely nights, contemplate everything, and come out a better man. And just really self-isolate and really go on self-improvement and really just work on every single category, every single skill set, every single aspect of your life, and increase it in every way possible. Maximize it in every way possible. That's the only way you can actually overcome this. That's the only way I see it. Or you could just mask the problem. Maybe you can feel good by getting with girls just for vanity reasons, bro. Like it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I think sex has really been the hookup culture. Like I'm Gen Z, right? I was born in 04. The hookup culture, like I definitely understand it well. Like I participated in it when I was like going into my 20s. It's soulless. It's really just soulless. Like you're just doing it for empty metrics of status, of sexual pleasure, and it doesn't really fulfill anything long term. You just end up feeling a lot of guilt. I'm not saying that you just want to like avoid girls at all costs, because by all means, like, you should be experienced. You should be able to discern whether or not a girl is good or bad for you. And that doesn't mean just sexually, even though that attraction is like, you know, one of the most powerful commodities of a female. But it doesn't mean that you just like get yourself lost in the sauce. Main message: take your feelings head on, and self-isolate. Understand what could you do better. Understand why this relationship ended. It was your fault. Even if it wasn't your fault, it's your fault. And how can you increase from here? How can you get better from here? Because I promise, like, it must fucking suck, bro. Especially if this is maybe like a first love for you, breaking up with this girl, or again, most likely she broke up with you. But at the end of the day, you're gonna come out a better man. You're gonna become so much better. You're gonna look back at this and say that, damn, that sucked, but I overcame it, and look at me today. Like I am so much better in every single category in my life. It was all part of the journey. So thanks for watching.